Hey folks, how you doing out there today? Hope it's all going well for you. I've had a pretty good weekend so far. Been plugging away on the map today. Didn't get really much done yesterday. It was kind of a hang around with the family and take it easy on the map building. All about the balance. Did want to give a quick shout out to Night Owls Gaming. Thanks for the super thanks. That's my second one I've ever got and I really appreciate it. So today we are going to run over, I just started, I've kind of roughed it in, but it's going to be a scrapyard as you'll see. We're going to go ahead and pick up a load of cargo. I'm going to try and use this cargo. It's those military vehicles from way back in one of the first seasons. Just because I don't know if I've ever actually used them before, but yeah, we'll see. I got a couple plans for maybe running a few of them around. We're on some new roads that you guys have not seen yet. In the background is that large outcropping that has looked really plain the whole time, and I've actually been building in around that, which is going to have some trails going up it, and as you can see, lots of places you can try on your own. I really just kind of started laying in some of the off-roading trails that are going to be between the main roads. You're going to see, and if you've seen in the other videos, these roads are going to be pretty decent for hauling. It's nothing too crazy in terms of difficulty with bigger stuff, although it won't be flat and easy. But it's definitely starting to come together as a whole map. Oh, that sign's going to have some collision on it. I guess we're going to have to deal with it. So this is the scrapyard I just kind of threw together. I just threw the loading area here and threw in this cargo just for the sake of giving me something to haul around on this one. We're actually going to head over to the gateway. I haven't connected the two maps yet, although 15-20 minutes of work and I would be able to do it. But I'm going to take you for one of the ways to get over there. There's going to be quite a few different routes. Just seeing here, didn't leave much turnaround area. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Just wiggle around for a bit. All this little scrap and stuff, probably gonna put in a little more ambience in here. Let me know, you want me to change this or should I leave it a tight little, like if I had it backed up right away and not tried to drive around, probably would have made it out not too bad. That orange static truck there is not movable like the other ones, didn't realize that. Most of those little cars there, like that one, are dynamic. You can actually move them and then they'll disappear once they get bumped and wait long enough. Let me know. Leave it like this. Wouldn't have been too hard to back out if I had just led with that, but I've got myself in a pickle here, although I think we're out. And if you like the challenge or not, a smaller trailer probably could have snuck through over in the corner. I just have this rather large setup. It's pretty long. So with this little part of the adventure, we could head back and take the paved road, which would be quite a bit longer. What we're going to do is try out one of the new roads this way. I've tried to add in a little bit more water and so on into the world. I don't know. There is in spots a fair bit of water over in Australia, so just gonna run with it. Adds a little more interest to the map, and there's going to be some trails through the muddy spots. There isn't going to be a ton of mud, as I said, so definitely got to make it count where it is. That's another trail that's going to head back towards the main town. Haven't done anything up there, just enough to put trees on the top of the hill. All this kind of forest area here, the rocks are not laid out properly. See how there's lines of them across the road? I haven't painted them properly and I forgot to finish that before I did this upload. If we go left, that's another road that's going to kind of loop across the top of the mountains. I don't know what, I think that noise is from those cargo, the cars. I'm not too sure what it is, but definitely kind of a funny sound. I've never noticed it before, but it might be because I've never hauled these before, as far as I know. Anyways, we have some more. There's a farm in the background here. It's going to be probably another task. I might break up some of the farming stuff to the different farms that are going to be on the map. There's also a couple on the first map that will be utilized. I might do some stuff in between those those 4 or 5 farms. I can't remember how many are on the first map. I added in this pond area. You have seen this area before, but it looked completely different. Now it's got kind of a small lake and bridge, and some of it is because the map is not, well, it's kind of a flat map, but you gotta have a reason for a road to go around something, and a water obstacle is a good reason for a road to meander. Basically, if it's a big hill in the way, water, a gully, any of those things is something that I think about when I'm building the roads. Like I say, you can't just take the long way for the sake of it. It's nice to have a reason to do so, and that's kind of what I've been adding in now. This is actually going to take us right over to the far side of the map, and then we're going to take, I think it might have been the very first video I put out of this map, we're going to take that road, which I've kind of updated and added a bit more to and tweaked it a little bit. This is going to be a really good example of what you're going to get out of this map. Now, some of the roads might be a little bit more challenging once I really start making some ruts and so on in it, but generally you're going to be able to make these hauls down the roads. You're going to do it not with ease, but it's going to be doable, and that's also the part where you might want to bring an extra trailer with a winch tagline on the back. Basically, there's going to be a fair bit of cargo that's going to come from this map to the other one. The rail yard in the first one is not going to be as big of a thing because stuff is going to come from this map. That was kind of a necessity for an area to really get some of the bigger stuff before I built this first map. I never really had it fully planned out by any means, but I had an idea that I wanted it to kind of be more of a main hub, a little closer to civilization, and who knows, if I do another map in it, maybe I'll go further out into the Outback past the next one. So, well, we'll see. It's not planning ahead too far, just going to take it one project at a time, and definitely not going to rush through this one. I really probably only been getting a couple hours a week to work on it, just because I've really definitely, like I said in the earlier video, I am just stepping it back a little bit and spending a bit more time doing other stuff, and it's really made the whole map building process way more enjoyable. So it's been a good outcome all in all, and I think you all are going to get a much better product out of me because I'm just taking my time. I'm not feeling rushed. Perhaps some of those release and build as I release things might have been maybe a little more pressure on me than I realized, just because I know most of you don't mind at all, but I wanted to get stuff done so that you could have something new to play with and really enjoy it, and I probably just pushed it a little too hard. So I think everyone's going to see the benefit of me just stepping it back, taking my time, and enjoying it again, rather than trying to push through it and do too much. Because reality is, got a full-time job, family, all that stuff. There's only so much time I can put towards it, and I have to be realistic and not overdo it, because that took all the fun out of it. Anyways, I'm going to peel off here, guys. Really appreciate y'all listening. I don't know, I'll just keep plugging away. All the stuff everyone's been saying really makes me feel good about the work I'm doing, and I want to keep going, and hopefully a couple days I'll have another update out for you. Let me know what you think about all this, and thanks for watching.